Deep Space Key Endless Black Void Main, Kale Ren Upni Scout Ship. Aurora 7 Key Control Panel, Parleen Hoke Strange Energy Signals, Co-Analyze Kar Rahatha. Sensors Kuch Unusual Electromagnetic Fluctuations, Detect Kar Rah the Kuch Asa Jo Human Science Key records main Kabhideka Nahai Gayatha. Kale Ka Heart Rate Naturally Rise Hua. Yes Signals Artificial Hain, Usni Mutter Kia, or Koi by Known Civilization C Belong Nahai Cart. J's High Wo Upne Scanner Co Adjust Carta High, Suddenly Ek Bright Blue Beam Usky Ship Key Forward Hull Co Strike Cardi High. Alarm Immediately Blair Karn Lagta High. Aurora 7 Violently Shake Car Rahai High. Navigation Offline Ho Jata High, or Engines Gradually Silent Ho Jate Hain. Kale Instinctively Control Panel P Buttons Press Carta High, Lekin Sab Feudal Lagta High. Ship Ka Interior Flicker Car Rahatha, or Ek Moment Ki Li Sab Lights Off Ho Gay. Darkness or Silence, Baz Ek Thin Hum of Failing Power. Jab Kale Dobara Hosh Main Ata High, Uskasar Heavy or Body Stiff Feel Ho Rahai Thigh. Paley Cheese Joe Usni Dekai, Woe Bright, Clinical White Light Thigh Joe Chamber Key Transparent Walls See Reflect Ho Rahai Thigh. Slowly Usni Ankin Koli. Uskarup Na Ship Kahai Nahai Tha. Usk Charo Taref Ek Alien Laboratory Spread Hui Thigh, Joe High-Tech or Almost Artistic Design Ka Mix Lag Raha Tha, Floating Holographic Displays, Levitating Scanning Devices, or Smooth Metallic Surfaces. Kale Instinctively Upni Containment Walls Co Touch Karta High Solid, Completely Sealed. Fantastic, Usni Mutter Kia. Captured by aliens, exactly what every explorer dreams about. Uska Mind Rapidly Situation Evaluate Kar Raha Tha, Kidnapping, Scientific Observation Ya First Contact Gone Wrong. Or Fur Door Open Hota High. Mechanical Hiss Softly Echo Karta High. Kale Ka Heart Instantly Jump Kar Jata High. Chamber Key Entrance Par Ek Tall, Regal Alien Woman Appear Hoti High. Usky Presence Instantly Commanding Thigh. Silver-toned skin, glowing silver eyes, or long flowing hair. Her aura radiated authority or elegance Ka Perfect Mix. Kale Upni Seat Par Adjust Hota High Posture Tense. Wo Silently Chamber Main Walk Kar Rahai Thigh. J's Wo Har Ek Inch Observe Kar Rahai Ho. Kale Ko Shayed Kabhai Asa Sensation Nahai Hua. J's Wo Surf Physically Nahai. Mentally by Scrutinize Ho Raha Ho. Or Fur Wo Softly Melodic Voice Main Bolti High. Interesting, a real human. Kale Thoda Confuse or Uneasy Ho Jata High. Okay, yet officially Konsa Level Ka Nightmare High. Wo Quietly Mutter Karta High. Alien Woman Key Lips Par Faint Smile Eye. Fur Usni Upna Wrist Device Activate Kia. Instantly multiple holographic displays float Karn Lage. Kale Key Full Body Scan Key Soth. DNA sequences, neural pathways, physiological metrics, or dozens of alien symbols flash Ho Rahtha. Kale quickly step back Karta High Uneasy. Baz Itna Invasive Hona Zarori Tha. Alien Woman Jo Upne Device Par Focus Kar Rahai Thigh. Finally Kale Kai Teref Dekti High. Her eyes directly pierce him, glowing silver pupils see. Your species is fascinating, Wo softly bowly. Kale X sarcastic grin try Karta High. Great, I'm officially a lab rat. Wo small pause Ki Li stop Kardi High. J's Kale Ka reaction observe Kar Rahai Ho. Not volunteer, subject. Kale Ka gut tighten Hota High. To Yesab Ek experiment Tha. Realization Ek wave Kai Terra Usk Mind Main Spread Ho Gay. Usni attempt Kia control regain Karn Ka. Look, Agar yes science project high, to at least Mudgy rules bata do. Usni lightly joke Karn Kai Kashish Kai. Alien Woman Ka more composed Rahai. Your biology is complex, Usni reply Kia. Usker expression neutral Tha, Lekin eyes Ki Andar X spark of curiosity clearly visible Tha. Kale slowly breathe Leta High. Machines Tirant react Karn Lagtane. Holographic displays flash Kart Hain. Scanning beams smooth circular motion main Kale Key Body Co-Analyze Kart Hain. Heart rate, neural activity, hormonal shifts, all continuously monitored. Celera, Ka Namas Alien Ka Tha, J's Wo Cud Introduce Cardi, Observe Cardi High, or occasionally date a record cart Hugh Mutter Cardi High. Fascinating, unexpected reactions. Kale lightly mutter Karta High. I knew humans were resilient, but apparently I'm more than a species. I'm a walking science anomaly. Celera silently smile Cardi High. Usky glowing eyes Thoda or intense Ho Jaddy Hain. Fur Wo softly bolty High. Let's see why your species is so special. Kale ka mind instantly alert ho jata hai. Usab clearly feel hoda hai, ye koi normal lab test na hai tha. Yet experiment surf scientific curiosity see na hai. Bulky salara kai personal attention or fascination see by driven tha. Usni ek deep breath lia, or upni uneasy anticipation ko embrace kia. Or yuzi moment see, kale realize karta hai. Usky life or future completely alien hands main tha. Or har ek interaction ka matlab abang ki li extraordinary ho gaya tha. Containment chamber kai soft white lights transparent walls par reflect ho ra hai thai. Kale ren ob by platform par kata tha. Scanning beams or holographic displays continuously usk physiology co-monitor kar rahtha. Usk andar ek uneasy thrill by tha, ek strange combination of fear or curiosity. Celera, jo ob chamber key ek side par kadithai, upne wrist device par fast motions kar rahai thai. Har scan ka result tirant screens par flash ho raha tha, heart rate, hormonal changes, neural activity, or dozens of alien metrics. Kale knee arms cross kia. Sarcastic tone main. Wow, I feel like a full-featured lab kit. Celera ni usky taraf ek faint glance dolly, fur calmly bolus. Your reactions are more interesting than predicted. Kale ek step back gia cautious. Interesting. That's your technical term for we don't know what's happening. Celera ni upni glowing eyes thoda narrow kai. Predictable responses are boring. Your unpredictability is informative. Kale ni eyebrows raise kia. Great. I'm an educational tool now. Just what I wanted from this mission. Wotho to step back kar rahatha, scanning beams ki aj, jab celera silently chamber ki pause ai. Transparent wall ki ek inch door see, unkai silver glowing eyes kale ki eyes see mil gay. Kale ko strange sensation hua, jay's surf physical nahai, mental connection by ho raha ho. Celera softly bowly. Your species adapts quickly under observation. Kale ni awkward laugh dia. Yeah, surviving alien abductions is part of the curriculum. Celera key lips par slight smile eye. Fur wo ek step or closer eye, still separated by the transparent wall. Machines tirant respond karn lage. Holographic displays spike cart hue kale key vital signs record kar rahtha. Fascinating. Celera quietly mutter cart hue upne wrist device par inputs kar rahithai. Kale ni uneasy tone main pucha. Fascinating for who, me or you? Celera pause kia first softly bolty high, for both. Kale key chest main x strange tightness feel hui. Great, ob even aliens are sentimental. Celera suddenly upne hand chamber key wall par rakati high. Kale reflexively upne hand usk pause lajata high, surf ek inch door C separated. Scanning beams instantly spike cart hain, data streaming or intense ho jata high. Celera quietly observe kar rahai thai, k's human physiological reactions fluctuate kar rah the proximity see. Unexpected, woe softly mutter cardi high, kale blink carta high. Wait, what's unexpected? Celera key silver eyes briefly glow cart hain. Your species' response to proximity is stronger than predicted. Kale half smiled dita high nervously. Personal space, apparently not in your research guidelines. Celera softly laughed cardi high, a sound surprisingly human-like. Most species do not react this way. Kale slowly realized Carta high, yet experiment surf science nahe high. Celera actively interested ho gay high. Na kevel human physiology observe karn main. Bulky kale key unique reactions main by fascination feel kar rahai high. Holographic displays rapidly shift kar rah hain. Neural spikes, hormonal surges, or cardiac fluctuations, sab clearly abnormal or Celera visibly intrigued. Kale arms cross Carta high trying to maintain composure. So, I'm special, huh? Congratulations to me. Celera quietly bolty high. Yes, and your species may hold traits critical to my research. Kale slightly tense ho jata high. Traits critical. Celera mudjalagta high main surf opka lab rat nahe. Ob main species ka VIP specimen by ban gayahun. Celera softly smile cardi high. You are the first human I have studied personally. Your adaptability, it's remarkable. Kale thoda awkwardly shift carta high. I think I should start charging rent for all this attention. Celera silent rahai first slowly mutter cardi high. Observation requires interaction. Kale ni uneasy laugh dia. Great, boss, what could go wrong? Celera first softly adds. This experiment is not just about data, it is about understanding. Kale ka gut tight ho jata high. Understanding, right. I always wanted to be part of an alien thesis. Celera quietly approaches closer, still separated by the wall. Machines instantly react to her proximity, scanning spikes increase, or holographic data flood Hojata high. Husky glowing eyes Kale key eyes par fixed thigh, curiosity or fascination clearly visible. Kale slowly whisper Carta high. Celera, I feel like I'm teaching you more than you're teaching me. Celera soft, almost whispering tone main reply Cardi high. Perhaps, but every lesson reveals something new. Kale inhale Carta high, realizing key unka interaction observe experimental observation nahai raha. Celera ki le, or shayad unki species ki le by. Wo ek unique variable ban chuka tha. Koi jo predictable nahai tha. Koi jiska presence or reactions unki scientific understanding co-literally change kar rahtha. Or yuzi moment, kale samad jata high, ye experiment surf abhai shuru hua high. Ending hook, Celera softly bolty high. Let's see how far your species can surprise me. Kale ren ob fully aware tha kai ye experiment surf observation tak limited nahai tha. Celera, jo ob chamber ki bilkul pause kadi thai. Usk har subtle movement or reaction co-meticulously record kar rahai thai. Holographic beams or scanning probes ob kale ki chero teref hover kar ra, the light softly reflecting off his human skin. Or unki intricate alien instruments har tiny heartbeat or muscle twitch co-capture kar ra the. Celera, kale softly bolta high thoda tension ki soth. Ye experiment, kitney dare chalga, or am I just your permanent subject now? Celera ek faint smile ki soth step oj adi high, her silver eyes glowing softly. Duration is irrelevant. What matters is the data and your responses. Kale knee arms cross Kia, trying to maintain some dignity, but he could feel the intensity of her gaze, sharp, analytical, or strangely personal. Responses right, like my pulse, my breathing, my sarcasm, all important to save the galaxy. Celera knee ek step or oj badha, ob chamber ki wall ki almost touching distance p. Not the galaxy, your species. Kale blink Carta high, my species, wow, suddenly I feel important or endangered. Celera key lips par ek tiny smirk ai, perhaps both. Machines instantly react Cart Hain. Scanning probes hover closer, blue light rippling across Kale's form. Holographic displays flash, neural activity, hormonal spikes, subtle muscular tension, all heightened by mere proximity. Celera observes, carefully analyzing how human stress and curiosity interact under close observation. Kale feels a strange heat in his chest. Your experiments usually make humans nervous, right? Celera tilts her head quietly studying him. Most species do not react like this. Kale swallows. React how? Celera softly answers, with complexity, adaptation, subtle defiance, curiosity, and a hint of humor. Kale lets out a nervous laugh. Great, so I'm unpredictable, that's my superpower? Celera steps slightly closer. Machines spike again, slight tremor in probes, lights intensifying. Superpower is your uniqueness. Your species does not conform. That intrigues me. Kale pauses. He can't help but notice the silver glow in her eyes, the precision with which she studies him, almost like she's reading more than just physiology. Okay, I have to ask, am I just data for you or is there something else? Celera studies him silently for a moment, her expression unreadable. Then she softly says, observation is only part of the purpose. Interaction reveals things data cannot. Kale frowns. Interaction, that sounds personal. Celera's gaze lingers on him. Human reactions are unpredictable, yes, but they are also informative. Emotional responses, curiosity, courage, they reveal potential my species cannot generate. Kale's stomach tightens. Potential for what exactly? Celera pauses, then softly mutters, to understand humans. To understand why your species survives where others fail. Kale laughs nervously, but there's no humor behind it. Survive, huh? I should have brought a manual for surviving alien abductions. Celera smiles faintly. No manual exists. That is what makes humans remarkable. Kale notices something strange. Despite her authoritative presence, there's a subtle hesitation in her movements, an almost imperceptible curiosity that borders on fascination. So I'm basically your favorite human anomaly? He asks half-jokingly. Celera tilts her head. Favorite is irrelevant, subject is unique, observation is required, interaction unavoidable. Kale feels a flush of tension. Unavoidable, huh? Great. I'm trapped with a tall, glowing-eyed alien, and apparently my species is remarkable. This day just keeps getting better. Celera steps even closer, Machines buzz and lights flare slightly. Your reactions are informative. Fear, tension, defiance, all responses I cannot anticipate. Each provides insight into human adaptability. Kale swallows hard, aware of how close she is now. Adaptability sounds like I'm a moving research lab. Celera's eyes soften ever so slightly, just enough that Kale notices. Not moving, alive, present, human. Kale inhales sharply. He realizes now that the experiment has shifted. Celera is no longer a detached scientist. She is deeply invested in him, in observing what makes humans unique and the way he responds to her presence. Machines continue recording. Holographic displays flicker rapidly. Every nerve, every heartbeat, every reaction Kale has is now part of Celera's active study, and she watches with an intensity that makes him feel simultaneously exposed and alive. Finally, Celera steps back slightly, maintaining eye contact. "This is only the beginning," she whispers. Kale swallows. His mind races, adrenaline coursing through him. "Beginning right, great. I should have packed a manual on surviving experiments that are now personal." Celera tilts her head, softly smiling, her silver eyes glowing faintly. "Your species will surprise me further if you allow it." Kale exhales, a mix of fear, intrigue, and curiosity. He knows one thing for certain: this encounter has changed everything. He is no longer just a subject. He is a human under scrutiny in a way no alien has ever experienced, and the true experiment, testing the limits of his species, is just beginning. Ending hook, Celera softly mutters, almost to herself. "Let's see how far your species can surprise me." Kale Ren Ob fully alert tha. Chamber Kai soft blue lights key beach. Celera key glowing silver eyes Ob bias par fix thigh, or scanning devices har subtle heartbeat or micro-expression record car ratha. Lekin x sudden change feel hua, doors key far end c x sharp mechanical hiss, or metallic footsteps echo hone lage. Kalipni seat see cautiously step back hua. Tumhara lab suddenly or dramatic hogaya. Usni softly mutter kia. Celera key lips par x slight almost imperceptible frown ai. "Council interference," Usni calmly reply kia. "They are here to enforce protocol." Kale frown karta high. Protocol. Protocol normally means terminating people. Celera steps slightly closer, machine spikes instantly react cart hue. "Yes, your species is considered unpredictable, potentially dangerous. Council fears the unknown." Kale feels a tightness in his chest. "Dangerous, me? I barely survived my shuttle crash." Suddenly, two tall, armored aliens enter the chamber. Don't mistake them for regular guards. They radiate authority, their silver skin shimmering under lab lights, eyes glowing sharper than Celera's. One of them, a male with stern features, steps forward. "Celera," husky voice cold or commanding high, "you are in violation of council protocol." Celera turns calmly, standing her ground. "Direct observation is required." Termination of the subject would nullify valuable research. Kale gulps audibly. Did I just become a political pawn?" The other alien scientist checks a floating holographic tablet. "Supervisor Talvek," Woe sharply says, "your readings are unstable. The human's physiology is affecting you." Celera's silver eyes flicker, but she remains composed. "Temporary fluctuations, do not interfere." Kale mutters under his breath, "Right, definitely a vacation scenario." Talvek steps closer, his voice growing harsher. "Human involvement is forbidden. You are defying council orders." Celera tilts her head, her glowing gaze unwavering. "He is my subject. He remains under my observation. That is my authority." Kale swallows hard. Authority? I barely have authority over my own breakfast this morning." Talvek's tone cuts sharper. "You would risk council's judgment for a single human?" Celera takes a slow breath, and for the first time Kale notices subtle tension in her posture, yet her voice is unwavering. "Yes. The experiment is ongoing. Human data must continue to be collected." Kale steps slightly back as Talvek gestures sharply, activating the chamber's emergency lockdown system. Red warning lights blaze across the walls. Automated containment drones rise from hidden panels, metallic arms unfurling, weapon systems humming. Kale's heart races. "Oh, great. So I'm basically on a firing line now." Celera instantly steps between him and the drones. Machines spike wildly in response to her presence, energy shields activating, scanning probes vibrating aggressively. "No," she states firmly, "he will not be harmed." Talvek narrows his eyes. "Celera, you dare defy the council." Celera steps closer, her posture tall and unwavering. "I am responsible for this subject. The Council does not override personal judgment in my research division. Kale whispers, partly in awe, partly in panic. Wow, aliens have drama too. One of the drones locks on to Kale, energy core glowing bright red. Solara places a single hand near the machine's control panel, and instantly the weapon system powers down. Holographic readings spike. Talvek and the second scientist exchange shocked glances. Solara turns back to Kale softly. You see, some interactions require direct intervention. The Council will attempt to remove you. I will not allow it. Kale gulps. Remove me or vaporize me? Solara's eyes narrow slightly. Neither, you remain. Observation continues. My responsibility. Kale exhales slowly, feeling an odd mix of relief and apprehension. So basically you're keeping me alive against an entire alien council. Solara's expression softens, faint smile appearing. Not keeping you alive, guiding your participation in a study that matters to both our species. Kale swallows hard, realizing just how much danger he's in, and how much trust he's being forced to give. Wow! From a stranded human to a council-defying experiment subject, all in one day. Solara steps even closer, machine sensors humming around them. Human responses are unpredictable, complex. I must study them personally. You will stay under my observation. That is final. Kale's adrenaline surges. He knows now that any escape attempt without Solara's cooperation is impossible. Great. Looks like I'm officially bonded to an alien scientist. Solara softly mutters, almost to herself, but loud enough for Kale to hear. This subject is unlike any I have studied. The Council does not understand yet. Kale swallows. The weight of the moment hits him. His species, his own human adaptability, is now the center of an alien experiment, a study powerful enough to defy the Council. Machines continue to hum and scan, lights flash, and drones remain on standby. But Solara stands firmly between him and any danger, silver eyes glowing, every motion controlled yet intensely personal. Kale realizes one undeniable fact. He is no longer just a human under observation. He is part of something far larger and far more dangerous than he ever imagined. Ending hook. Solara quietly, almost whispering, turns to him. You will remain because this experiment has only just begun. Red warning lights of high-by chamber key walls par blink car rahai thigh, or distant alarms echo car rahtha. Kale ren ka heart rate rapidly spike ho rahatha. Lekin ek cheese clear thigh. Solara ka presence ob usk lia, strangely comforting or threatening donothai. Usky glowing silver eyes, Joe pale surf observation key lia focus thigh, ob usk safety key lia guard mode main shift ho gay thigh. Solara ni quietly mutter kia. Council units will reach this sector in moments. We must relocate. Kale eyebrows raise Carta high. Relocate, wait, you mean escape? Solara turns toward the far end of the chamber. Temporary relocation, secure research facilities are available, follow me. Kale swallows, his stomach twisting in apprehension and adrenaline. Right. Running through alien corridors while being hunted by your own species sounds like a vacation. Solara steps toward a side corridor and Kale reluctantly follows. The metallic floor hums beneath them, faint blue lights outlining the path. Walls are smooth, reflective surfaces, and the air smells faintly of ozone and sterilized technology. Every step Kale takes seems amplified by the low hum of energy flowing through the station. Suddenly, automated security drones appear from side panels, their metallic frames extending arms and scanning beams flashing. Kale freezes. Oh great, and they brought the welcoming committee. Solara moves instantly between him and the drones. Her presence alone seems to influence the machines. Their sensors flicker and energy pulses dim slightly. She calmly mutters into her wrist device. Override active. Maintain non-lethal containment. Kale whispers, override, so you just take over their tech while we run? That's convenient. Solara glances at him, a faint smile appearing. Convenience is part of efficiency. They move swiftly down the corridor. Each turn reveals more alien architecture. Translucent panels displaying floating symbols, levitating consoles, and small energy conduits weaving like glowing veins. Kale's curiosity, despite the tension, spikes. Okay, I have to admit, your lab station is kind of beautiful. Solara glances at him, amusement in her tone. Observation requires environment control, aesthetics aid cognition. Kale smirks. Of course, nothing like a good alien feng shui to make you run for your life. As they reach a junction, Solara activates a hidden panel on the wall. The metallic surface slides open to reveal a narrow stairwell leading deeper into the station. This leads to a secure research facility. Council detection systems are less sensitive in this sector. Kale hesitates at the entrance. And you just trust me to follow blindly down alien stairs? Yeah, no problem. Totally safe. Celera steps inside first, scanning for threats. Trust is irrelevant. Observation is necessary. Your presence must continue to be monitored. Kale follows cautiously. The stairwell descends into a chamber smaller but packed with advanced alien devices. Holographic screens float in the air, displaying flowing sequences of genetic codes, energy matrices, and neural maps. Several containment units sit idle, some levitating, others integrated into the floor. Kale's eyes widen. Secret lab and you're like the only one allowed here. Celera nods. Independent research facility. Council Oversight Limited. Kale steps further in, inspecting one levitating containment pod. Wow, you literally have the perfect hideout. All you need now is maybe a couch and some coffee. Celera tilts her head. Efficiency is prioritized over comfort. Kale mutters under his breath, great, I'm trapped in a super lab, caffeineless, and apparently my life depends on someone's efficiency. Celera's attention turns back to him. Her silver eyes glow faintly. You are not just a subject. You are the first human I have studied directly. Your adaptability, curiosity, and reactions are unlike anything my species has observed. Kale swallows. So I'm like a VIP science experiment or a lab celebrity. Celera steps closer, scanning devices hovering around them, reacting instantly. Neither celebrity nor trivial experiment. You are a variable that cannot be ignored. Observation continues directly and uninterrupted. Kale feels a mix of fear and fascination. Uninterrupted, huh? So basically my life now is science 24/7. Celera's tone softens slightly, almost imperceptibly. Your species reveals truths my instruments alone cannot detect. Emotional responses, curiosity, stress, all crucial for understanding humans. Kale exhales, adrenaline still coursing. Right, so apparently I'm saving humanity just by being me. Celera's expression finally softens into a quiet, almost human-like smile. Potential is realized through interaction. That is why you remain here. You cannot leave, yet. Kale swallows hard, feeling the weight of her words. His species, humans, were being tested in a way no alien had ever imagined, and he was at the center of it. Ending hook. Celera quietly steps closer, silver eyes glowing softly. This secure facility will be your observation point for now, and the experiment has only begun. Now, and the experiment has only begun.